and welcome to episode 3, which will be focusing on planning and tracking. When converting a van, time management is incredibly important. Planning and researching as much as you possibly can during the downtime, as well as tracking your progress, will help you to streamline the conversion process. My favorite apps for planning and tracking are Google Docs and Google Sheets. Since both apps are stored in the cloud, it makes it really easy to quickly write down ideas using my phone and then revisit them later and organize them using my computer. The Google Doc I've created has color-coordinated sections to make it easy to navigate. The color green represents what has been completed, and the color red represents what needs to be done. The sections consist of the mechanical repair history, conversion history, mechanical repairs to do, conversion to do, a calendar, links and resources, and random ideas. The Google Sheet I've created follows a similar color scheme. Green represents what has been paid for, and red represents what needs to be paid for. The sheet is broken into 3 sections: general summary of expenses, detailed expenses, and purchases. Each of the sections are linked by formulas. If I change something within the detailed expenses, it will update the total found in the general summary of expenses. And once I purchase something, I copy and paste it to the purchased section, and it subtracts this from the made total found in the general summary of expenses. For me, the biggest benefit from the Google Doc and the spreadsheet are stress management and motivation. Converting a van is exhausting and at times overwhelming. Being able to look at the Google Doc or the Google Sheet and remind myself, you've come this far, this is the next step, this is what you'll be doing, makes me feel so much better. It's so encouraging to see the list of what has been done grow, and then the list of what needs to be done shrink. Another excellent resource for planning is the CAD program SketchUp. It's totally free for personal use, and it too is stored in the cloud. Every inch counts in a small space, and SketchUp allows me to visualize that space without having to build anything. Using the specific product dimensions of each item, the fridge, the charge controller, the batteries, etc., give me a crystal clear idea of how much space I need to design for each part of the van. The last thing you want to do is build a van that doesn't have enough space for everything. I went for aesthetics over function on my first van build, and that really came back to haunt me. There are tons of SketchUp 101 videos on YouTube that can get you started on designing your van, and this brings me to one more excellent set of resources for planning: YouTube and Google. I spent a lot of time, and still do, watching van tours, van builds, van life tips and tricks, a year of living in a van, what I would change about my van, 5 things to not do during a van build, 5 things to do during a van build. These videos were incredibly inspiring as well as helpful. Watching someone else install a tongue and groove ceiling or set up a solar system made it so much easier for me to do on my own. Monkey see, monkey do. The same goes for Google. I found faroutride.com, and I used a lot of products that they used in their van build. Their articles are so clear, so concise, and give you such a detailed picture of what needs to happen, what you need to plan out. They give you so much information that is incredibly useful. Go check out their website. You could build an entire van just using faroutride.com. It's an incredibly comprehensive resource for information and inspiration. I hope this video is helpful to you in your planning and tracking of your van build. Thank you again for watching. Please subscribe. Please check out my Instagram, and I just got a TikTok. Old man's catching up. Stay tuned for episode 4, where you will finally see me work on Granny Grumman. Thanks again, and have a good one.